Greetings, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and you are watching the Cardboard Da Vinci YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. It's National Library Week, started yesterday, and the image you're seeing there is of my local public library in my hometown. I'm a big advocate of libraries. You probably are too, although in the modern world, we probably don't visit them as much as we used to. In my formative years, I spent many hundreds of hours in this library, and I came up with a technique to help me to broaden my horizons in new ways that I wouldn't think of. I'll talk a little bit more about this. I call this Serendipity in the library. Let's do the intro, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about it, and we're going to actually venture into the library and pick out a book. Okay, so like I said, this is in honor of National Library Week. And here's the thing. In the modern world, say you're on Google or you're on some search engine, YouTube, on your phone or whatever. You search for things and that might interest you, or that you want to find. And the algorithms in with these companies takes note of that, and in the future gives you more of that because they know you like that. And the problem with that is you end up going down these deep grooves of thought, deep grooves of information that are very vertical and not very broad. So that's by design, because your attention is the most important thing, and the algorithm knows what you like and gives you more of it. So how do you broaden your horizons and pick up information that's totally new? Ideas, themes, theses, subjects, and stuff like that. It can be a little bit difficult. And so I get this technique that I used to do this a lot, is to just pick something totally random at the library. Pick a book totally random and then read it. So that's what I do in this video, and to prove to you, I guess, that I didn't set it up ahead of time to select a book, that it is totally random, I'm going to use John 3:16 to pick the book. And John will be 4, and then, so the numbers are 4316. I'll show you a little bit more. We'll go in the library, and we'll find out what book it is that I end up getting. I have no idea what it's going to be. We're going to follow John 3:16. John will be 4 letters, so it's 4th aisle, 3rd rack in, 1st shelf, 6th book. So 4316. Let's go in. All right, stacks 6. So we go to the stacks. 4th row, 3rd rack, 1st shelf, 6th book. And let's see how that goes. All right, 4th row. I guess we'll count this one as the first. 1, 2, 3, 4th row, 3rd rack, 1, 2nd rack, 3rd rack, 1st shelf, 6th book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One man's gold rush. All right, we found our book. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so we have our book, and I will read it. I'll give you an overview of it, and I'll make a project somehow out of this book. I'll do some kind of a project, cardboard or paper or something. I don't know yet, but it's pretty fun. The whole point being that we expand our horizons by totally randomly picking a new subject, a new book that'll give us something totally like we would never have thought of on our own. Let me just leave you with this. I'll read you a little bit about this book from the back cover. It's about a man who goes on, a photographer who it takes place in, it's a true story, 1897 to 1898. It's about a man called Eric A. Hegg, who's a journeyman photographer and largely self-trained. He forced a sled load of photographic equipment across the coastal mountains in the dead of winter. He shot the rapids of the Yukon on the spring thaw. He hiked out to the claims on Bonanza and El Dorado, and he poked his camera into the banks and bars and bordellos in Dawson. He rode a paddle wheel steamer down the Yukon to the Bering and was on the dark sands of the beach at Nome when the prospectors swirled gravel in their pans and worked their mechanical rockers. Isn't that amazing? It's just amazing. 1897 to 1898, the Klondike Gold Rush in Alaska, in the Yukon, right? That's pretty amazing. So thanks for watching. Think about how you can, I would advise going to, it's National Library Week, going to the library, picking out a book you want to read, or pick out a random book that you've never would even consider or think about. I kind of feel like I got really lucky here because I've never given any thought to the Klondike Gold Rush in Alaska, but now I'm thinking about it and I'll do a project on it. I think Leonardo da Vinci would approve of you expanding your horizons in a new way that you never thought of before. Thanks. Hit that subscribe button. Hey, if you're looking to expand your horizons, you could visit my website at stormthecastle.com. You'd be shocked at how much stuff I've got there. I've been building that website for over 20 years. Thank you. Perché la minestra si fredda.